What's happening, everybody? Trey here, and today, Reactions to the Classics, going to be reacting to Lil Wayne's mixtape No Ceilings from 2009. I want to shout out our longtime friend, Patron, and Lil Wayne fan of the channel, Shane, for suggesting this for me to do today. I reviewed the Carter 3 and also Dedication 2 last year on the channel, and I both really enjoyed those, and now we're going to see what Wayne has in store on this mixtape here today, man. So enough talk, let's just get into the quick facts. It was scheduled to be released October 31st, so Halloween 2009, but was leaked before the official date. Didn't that happen a bunch back in the day, man? It just seemed in that 2000s period, leaks would happen on the regular. No Ceilings, though, was officially released on that date, Halloween 2009, with 4 additional tracks. The mixtape is available as a free and legal download, and it received widespread acclaim from critics. An abridged version was officially released on streaming services in 2020, but it took out 3 of the skits, 7 of the songs people thought of maybe due to sampling issues, and it added the track Kobe Bryant. It contains various freestyles over popular rap and R&B song instrumentals and features artists from the Young Money label, including Nicki Minaj, before she was really Nicki Minaj that we know and love today, right? Short Dog, Chanel, J Mills, and Tyga. It was officially released on the WeYoungMoney.com via a live Ustream. So shout out to those late 2000s, internet promotions that artists did, man. Even though it wasn't that long ago, it's just interesting to see how kind of rollouts for records have changed so much in just a little over a decade or so. But all that to say, man, we are going to be listening to the original, not the abridged version. So we have the, I'm going to be taking all this off of YouTube and listening to that. Besides that, man, I'm going to have the lyrics pulled up. You know what? Since it is available as a free and legal download, or it was back in the day, I'm going to try to upload this with the music in here, y'all. But who knows? Maybe if there are sampling issues, it won't fully get it full and clear. But if that doesn't happen, there will be a link to Vimeo in the description where all the music is included. But thanks again to Shane, and we're going to start this thing off with Swag Surf. The original instrumental for this was Swag Surfing by Fly, and with all that to say, man, let's get into it. All right, Swag Surf kicking off No Ceilings on a unbelievable note, man. First off, the beat is absolute fire, kind of anthemic and just energetic. I like the horns in there that are constantly in there, and man, I thought Wayne absolutely killed this. This is really just kind of a freestyle. Obviously, there's no really verses, chorus, that type of structure. Wayne just goes on a very long verse. Name drops a bunch of different people, man. Everybody from Captain Kirk and Obama to Nomar Garcia Parra. That's a name I hadn't heard in quite some time. The baseball player. T.I. gets a shout out. Pretty Boy Floyd. Even Sonny Liston. So, Wayne's so good using those similes and comparisons throughout his work in the 2000s in particular. And it seems this is no different right here, man. And that Microsoft line, like Windows Vista, oh man, that sent me, man. That got me cracking up right here. All in all, I think this is how you want to start off a record, a mixtape, whatever you want to call it. And it kind of, this got me hyped. It's got me ready for what else Wayne has in store for us right here. And just getting you hyped up. He's coming with the fire bars. He even talked about that. His flow's like two logs rubbing together. What does that make? That makes fire, ladies and gentlemen. That makes fire. And so I was a really big fan of that one, man. I thought that was a great way to kick off the record. And now we're going to go to Ice Cream. This original instrumental is Ice Cream Paint Job by Duro. I probably butchered it, but all that to say, man, I know this is one of Shane's favorites, so let's cue it up. Ice Cream bringing it in here, and man, just like our opening track, I like that Wayne just went and just gave us a really long verse with a lot of fantastic one-liners, some great quotables in here. I cracked up again quite a few times for some of the stuff that he was saying. Again, name dropping here. He noting concrete shoes won't help in the river. I don't care if he was Michael Phelps. He again lets his affinity for weed be known as well. well throughout the song too. And man, the ice cream beat was fire. He even notes, "I'm all over this ice cream beat like sprinkles." I thought that was a great line right there. And yeah, what were some other just great lines? I like that every day of the week is the first of the month. I wanted to say that's because he's getting paid every single day. I could be off on that, but I thought that was quite clever as well. He's fresher than a degree stick. Ooh, that's fresh, man. Those degree, especially back in the day, those commercials, they were always they were always top tier deodorant right there, man. Again, fire beat, fire delivery and flow by Wayne in particular, just sliding all over this beat. Really enjoyed that one too. And now we're going up to DOA. This is gonna sample "Death of Autotune" by Jay-Z. So I'm a fan of that track by Jay-Z. So I'm gonna be curious what Wayne does over it. All right, DOA, my favorite song yet. Of course, love the instrumental on it. It goes hard, man. On when Jay-Z's over it, and Wayne is no slouch either on this beat, man. Starting off in the first verse, a couple name drops to Fiji water. If you've ever had Fiji water, it hits a little bit different than your regular bottled water, okay? But only the best for Wheezy over here, man. Aaron Brooks, the old Houston Rockets guard, gets a shout. Oh no, okay, that's right, New Orleans Saints. See, I'm a basketball head. I was just thinking Aaron Brooks for the Houston Rockets, but yeah, the Saints, of course, being New Orleans. But he says, "Young or old, there ain't no comparing me. I just cleared that up." Moment of clarity. And then, you have Jay-Z kind of bringing the hook in from the original DOA. And then verse 2, he kind of plays on the nuts, the almonds here. And later on, he notes that he's about to go Planters, like, Planters, peanuts, right? But he's still in his prime. Deion Sanders, prime time Deion Sanders, one of the great cornerbacks of all time. And then towards the end, he notes, he brings those sports references, and, he's in his own, like a fastball in the red zone. As he continues to go on, though, I thought it was really tight how he was like sampled Jay-Z, where he says, "I might send this mixtape, this to the mixtape Wheezy." That was in the original song, and then Wayne put that in here at the end, noting that, you are going to be in this mixtape, and I'm going to do my best to, try to, be up to par with what Jay was spitting on the original. And man, I thought Wayne really did a hell of a job on this, man. That's my favorite so far. I'm really impressed with the rapping and just the one-liners on this so far. Wayne's not holding anything back, man. So now we got a one of 3 skits in here. So we're gonna play that skit and then go to the track "Wasted," which is gonna use the instrumental "Wasted" by Gucci Mane. So let's check it out. Starting off with the skit, I thought it was cool. I like the instrumental. We had Whitney Houston in the background, and man, Wayne just kind of thanking everybody for listening. He kept it short, sweet, to the point, got back to his blunt, man. And then we got into "Wasted," which yet again just kept a lot of what this record has had so far, right? Just not really the verse, chorus, verse type of deal. Just Wayne going on a long verse, and again, a lot of hilarious one-liners in here. I've been cracking up throughout this entire reaction so far, man, just because Wayne's got a way with words, man, and just the way he delivers some of these lines is so perfect. And I quite enjoyed it. Again, a lot of bravado on this, and again, just kind of a boastful anthemic type of instrumental from Gucci Mane right here as well. And I thought that worked out. I forgot Ice Road Truckers was a show back in the day, but he's name dropping that. He says he's from New Orleans. He gets Superdome. I thought that was a pretty hilarious play on words right there. And he had another good one about the hothead. I call it global warming. I got to see if I can use some of these lines. I don't think it'd work out as well as for me as it did for Wayne back in the day. But another one, "You were local news. I'm 60 Minutes." Just telling all these weak rappers, you're right here, and I'm up here. I'm at 60 Minutes national. You and I are not the same. So all in all, again, really strong track right there. As we go now to "Watch My Shoes," which is going to sample "Watch My Shoes" by 3 Deep. Man, Yet again, Wayne killing it. His flow was incredible on this track. Watch My Shoes, another one that just man, this album hasn't had a miss yet, in my opinion. Again, so many hilarious one-liners, and I mean, there's so many lyrics in here in such a short amount of time that I won't be able to get obviously to every one of them, but a couple of my favorites in here. Mickey Mouse, he's the hip hop Walt Disney. He's smoking on that Bob Marley, listening to Pete Tosh, two absolute reggae legends, of course. And again, we have some of that bravado in there with the ladies, because Young Money out there getting paid, and all the ladies going to be relay running to them, leaving you, and man, there's nothing you can do about it. And I thought that was pretty hilarious. Just again, so many great internal lines, or rhymes rather, in this as well. Like the gators, matadors, baboons, and those grizzlies all come out when I'm the microphone in E. Like just the way that Wayne just so easily transitions from one line to the next is so impressive on this track in particular. No Ceilings gets just shouted out multiple times as well. Authentic mixtape feel right there with that. And so now we're going to go to Break Up. This is going to be our first song with features on here. We have Short Dog and Gudda Gudda, who was in that first skit, of course. So all that to say, man, let's check this one out. All right, Break Up. Man, the beat on this, as I mentioned in the reaction, very hypnotic. I love the drum beat in particular, man, and just that like it was just I don't know, gave an interesting texture and vibe overall to the song right here. And I thought the features were actually pretty solid as well. I know that can be hit or miss, especially when Wayne's been killing every single track he's been on. I thought he was good on this one as well. I mean, anytime you can drop zucchini in a line, you're probably doing pretty good right here. And so yeah, he was solid on there. And then we go to Short Dog, who I thought was again pretty solid as well. Shouted he was straight out of Texas, and a major like Apple White, and shouting out the old school UT quarterback right there. So I thought that was a pretty cool way to talk about that. He called himself Young Elvis Presley, not Presley, Freshly. I thought that was pretty cool too. And then at the end, we had a Gudda there saying that your girl's under my sheets. I heard she was an undercover hoe. I don't know why that line just cracked me up quite a bit as well. But not going to be like a top tier track for me, but still a solid and overall fun song. As we now go to Band from TV, which is going to use the instrumental Band from TV from Nori. So let's check it out. All right, Band from TV, yet again, a very, kind of boastful, triumphant track and beat in particular, man. I quite enjoyed the way kind of the horns crescendoed up, and man, again, Wayne not holding anything back here, really saying why he's on top of the game and you aren't, essentially right there, man. And again, it's saying he deserves a Naismith, the college basketball player of the year. He says, I'm in love with her grill, George Foreman. Forewarning, Young Money's armed, and he talks about how he doesn't even drive his car because he got a driver for that. He doesn't come strapped because he's got guys for that. He's at that level, right? And as we continue to go on, we name drop Rafael Nadal, Lane Kiffin out there. He says he's charging these hoes like women basketball. Man, again, just a lot of funny lines throughout this. Till the fat lady sing, "I come to kill a opera." Y'all too plain. I'm a helicopter. I like that play on words as well right there. So again, man, another really strong track as we go to Throw It in the Bag. Right, Throw It in the Bag. Wayne here name dropping so many types of brands, talking about his shopping and spending sprees, his success again with the ladies right here. Chorus, I wasn't a huge fan of, just with how the song was sped up. I don't know, it got a little tiresome for me towards the end, but yet again, Wayne's verses in here were really good, really some hilarious lines yet again in here. I like the line, "You can't be broken happy, so me, I'm mad rich." Wayne just can pull out these quotables like that are just so so great, and there's so many of them, like from song to song. Most rappers would enjoy to have just one or two of these, but Wayne just putting all of them down, and he says he loves to hit it backwards, call it pig Latin. I bought her ass a Mac, now we be eye chatting. You really kind of get back to this 2009 time period, man. We got Emeka Okafor being name dropped over here. A lot of names I hadn't heard in a minute that are being brought up. So some nostalgia, even though I didn't listen to this back in the day, still kind of get you back in that time. So now we are gonna go to That's All I Have, featuring Tyga and Chanel. So let's check it out. Right, That's All I Have, which was name dropped at the end by Chanel there, as she kind of cut her verse off mid-verse, which I was reading. She's normally a singer, so didn't really rap much, but hey, I thought her verse was solid, man. And again, I enjoyed Wayne's verse. I like that beat. It's a little darker around the edges. Wayne himself starts off his line saying, let me start by saying I don't like this beat, but hey, man, he still made the most of it. He made it work. I liked, it says, I keep a full house. Call me Bob Saget. R.I.P., man. And then, of course, as a Pats fan, I love the quarterback Wheezy, young Tom Brady. And then he follows that up with a bit of a promiscuous line right there, which was a bit comical, man. And then Tyga, not a huge fan of Tyga normally, but I thought he did a really strong job here. I enjoyed all the movie drops from the Planet of the Apes, King Kong clips, Silent Lambs, Run Through Your Land, Trippin', Can't Pretend, When This Is Real As It Gets, If Shit Hits the Fan, I Ron Artest. And so, Ron Artest, obviously, Malice at the Palace, so you don't want to get the Ron Artest on you right there, man. But again, not going to be maybe a top tier track for me, but overall, still a solid song, man. And I thought it added a little something different. We've had a lot of those really triumphant, anthemic type of beats here, so that was something a little bit different, which I enjoyed. So now we're going to go a little 1-2 punch with the second skit, which again features Chanel, and then we have Wayne on Me, which is going to sample Wetter by Twista. So let's check it out. All right, man, I'm going with the skit and Wayne on Me. The skit, again, we had a Chanel track in the background, kind of smooth R&B right there, man. Wayne, again, thanking us for listening, hoping we're enjoying the ride. I am, Wayne, I am. He says, there's no ceiling, there's only skies, and the sky's the limit. Christopher Wallace said that. I thought that was a cool Biggie shout out. And then we get into Wayne on Me, which just a sexually laden track where Lil Wayne's just telling it like it is, talking about this girl that he has, man. And Chanel's singing a very sultry chorus in there, saying come and make it Wayne down on me. And so I thought that was she sung it so beautifully and well, but then you kind of cue into the lyrics and you just want to crack a smile a little bit. I like the line, we get high, then we just do it, put your Nikes on. And then he continues to go, talks about how she loves him for who he is and whatnot, and she's a girl that can do it all, so to speak. And that he names dropped the movie American Pie. He's getting pictures on the iPhone, but he's got to clear them because his girl is checking his phone. So this is kind of his side piece he's talking about right now. But all in all, man, I thought the guitars as well that ramped up at the end were a nice touch. On top of that, so good beat there. And we're gonna go now to I'm Good featuring Lucy Liu. This looks like one of the few tracks on here that is an original instrumental. So let's check this out. Only 2.5 minutes. Right. I'm Good, Wayne and Lucy Liu here. First time I ever heard Lucy Liu. I thought he did it well. I liked that he calls himself Mr. Pharmaceutical. I thought that was clever right there. His hook, the I'm Good, wasn't the strongest, but hey, man, they can't all be hits, right? And I'm sure there's lots of people that dig it, but yeah, the hook was just a little basic, not for me. I feel we could have just gone from Wayne right into Lucy Liu's verse right there. And all in all, the beat I thought was pretty hype, man. And really kind of the strength of the song, in my opinion. Wayne delivered a solid verse, though not near one of the better ones on this mixtape so far. So now we're gonna go to Poke Her Face, This is one that I've heard before, where Kid Cudi, the original track "Make Her Say," which I'm a big fan of. Kanye's on that as well. So let's check out though what Wayne has in store for us here. Again, only about 2 minutes long. Right, Poker Face, the original on Cudi's debut, which we actually reviewed, my dad and I did for Shane as well. It all connects, man. That's one of my favorites on that record. And this one, man, I mean, for as lukewarm as I was on the hook on the last track, I think this one, one of the better hooks. The way it's just a chopped up Poker Face by Lady Gaga. It works so well, and Wayne really kind of plays Cudi's part in that. At the start, talking about effing the friend and whatnot, and then he goes on talking about how he can please this woman like it's nothing, man. He can please her like it's nothing. And then we have Jay Mills on here as well, talking about girl, kind of fake. I'm just thinking Instagram model before that was really a thing right here. Gave her a tour of the tour bus. It was all us on the tour bus, and she did all us on the tour bus. the play on words right there, man. So it was short, sweet, to the point, man, and a good jam right there. As we go now to Run This Town, obviously. Run This Town by Jay-Z, featuring Rihanna, Kanye West, one of the big tunes of that day. So I'm really looking forward to hearing Wayne go over this beat. So without further ado, let's get to it. This is what I wanted from this track, right? You got the fire classic Run This Town beat right there, and then Wayne just coming in, just straight fire, man, straight fire. Just like a lot of the earlier tracks on this mixtape, just him going on a long verse right here. You have again a lot of the best stuff with Wayne, just that wordplay in there, the spelling out. I mean, CARTER, put the beat in ER. I'm colder than BR. Add another 3 R's. Watch me like DVD/VCR. Pump to your chest. I ain't talking CPR. I mean, that's the way the song starts. I was hooked from there, man. And again, he had a couple different things in here. He played on the word super towards the end, which I thought was really cool. He name dropped Michael Vick, obviously in the news at the around this time. But all in all, man, really great job by Wayne here. Just whenever you use a beat as iconic or as a Run This Town was at the time, you got to bring the heat, and Wayne definitely did. So now we're gonna move on to I Got No Ceilings. This is going to sample I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas. This features Mac Main, so let's check it out. All right, I Got No Ceilings, man. Really enjoyed this one. Of course, the Black Eyed Peas track, I Got a Feeling, is iconic, man. Takes me back to my middle school years right there, and I thought the way that they use that, put it in the hook right there, it just works so well. You had Mac Main on there, kind of shouting out, changing it up, no ceilings. I thought that was pretty cool, and again, just kind of has a party, good vibes type of feel to it, and Wayne leans into that on his verses as well, noting that he's going to the bar, he'll buy the rounds. I'm here for it, Wayne. I'll take the shots. Yeah, I'm bulletproof. Nike, just do it. Again, Nike getting the shout out. I do what I do. Drinking before I came. When I got here, I did the same. It seemed, if you party with Lil Wayne, it's probably going to be a great night, one way or another right there. And then he says, he's about to really go in, and he does on that second verse right there. Flow crazy, I need a counselor. I'm a counselor, Wayne. I'm a counselor, man. Anytime you need it, free sessions. Hip hop is an announcer. I'm in the gun club. Do you want to meet the bouncer? So again, just I thought a lot of really great rhyme schemes right there. Again, we've had 3 really kind of iconic classic beats in a row right there, and so I've been impressed. So now we're gonna hit up the final skit end, and then we are going to go to No Ceilings. Pop that featuring Birdman, which is going to sample Gladys Knight's License to Kill. All right, let's check it out. All right, starting with Skit End. Again, Wayne just thanking us, saying that this was for us, man. And he brings up the good point that, hey, you know, people ask me, why are you giving this away for free? And he says, because he's Weezy. He's different, man, and he can. That's why it's free. It's nothing for him to share. And I mean, this obviously could have been an official released project and done quite well. It's up to, you know, official studio album quality. And then we go to No Ceilings, Pop That. One of my favorite tracks so far. You got Lil Wayne's hook right there, which is quite catchy. And then he has a really strong first verse in the wordplay, especially towards the latter half. You know, ends every line with the N-word, but the way he plays with that and just flows with it so smooth, man. It's nothing right there. And then we get the Gladys Knight sample, man, License to Kill, and dude, she did that just works so well. You can't go wrong with these old school samples, and man, this song was no different. I don't want to hurt no, but they keep pushing me. I don't want to hurt nobody tonight. Like, you can just feel that in that vocal performance, right? You had Birdman come on, and he gave, I think, one of the stronger guest verses on this mixtape, even though there aren't a lot of guest verses on here. I think he's towards the top right there. And so all in all, man, a really, really strong jam, and one of my favorites. But we'll get to that at the end. We still have 3 songs left. We're going to go now to Oh, Let's Do It, which is going to sample Oh, Let's Do It by Waka Flocka Flame, another name I haven't heard in a minute. So let's check it out. Right, Oh, Let's Do It, bringing the heat in here yet again. I thought the instrumental was solid, not top tier on this mixtape, but I think it worked with what Wayne was doing. And Wayne, I think, one of the best rappers at rapping fast, and that's what he did in this song. You know, he started off, you know, talking, you know, he's the CEO, drink it up, roll the blunts, call me Dr. Carter, and then he started to pick it up after we got a Lupe Fiasco and Bobby Boucher, shout out the Water Boy, and he started then to really go quicker, and the beat sped up, and that was my favorite part of the song. We get a couple different Wheezy F, and the F is for, you know, blank. We had Flame at one point. Eat the rapper's Shep of the Game. He's switching it up like Dennis Rodman Dome. And you know, he continues to go along. He name drops all the different types of cheeses in it. I mean, there's literally everything in this track right here, man. So another strong effort by Wayne. As we go now to I'm Single, which is one of the few tracks that is an original instrumental, produced by Noah Shabib. So let's check it out. 5.5 minutes, so I think that makes it the longest song on this mixtape as well. I'm Single, bringing it here, man, with a more laid back beat right here. I see that this was on his record I Am Not a Human Being as well, so Wayne obviously dug this song a lot, if he was putting it on, you know, an official release. So this, man, really the story of this, him and his girl having problems, right? And so you know, he's tired of dealing with that, and he's off, and he knows, hey, I'm single for the night, right? And we get that really chill chorus in there, where Wayne's more in kind of just singing, yeah, I'm single tonight, I'm single. He continues to go on, and then as you know, we get to the end, he's with this girl right there. They're getting after it, you know, and he says, we both say we're single, and we're both lying. We both wrong, but it feel right. Put your hands up if you're single for the night. And you know, that kind of plays us out in the outro as well. All in all, something totally different than anything else really on this mixtape, right? Not only with how long the song is, but just the more somber type of tone of the track as well. That's not to say Wheezy still didn't have some great kind of boastful one-liners in here. He definitely did, but it was packaged different than anything else on this mixtape. And so I enjoy when you have an oddball type of song like that, man. And I thought it was really good. And so now we're going to the final, Sweet Dreams, which is going to feature Sweet Dreams by Beyonce. So that's going to be cool. Nicki Minaj in this as well. That's going to finish it off, and then at the end I'll get to my favorite tracks and overall score of this mixtape. Right, Sweet Dreams remix coming in here, man. I hadn't heard the original by Beyonce in a while, but man, as soon as it hit, I was again transported back 2009, baby. I thought this song was fantastic, man. Of course, they kept Beyonce's lines in that first verse in our fantastic, catchy chorus, and then Nicki comes in, delivers arguably the best guest verse of the entire mixtape right here. I thought she just crushed it. Every line had a good kind of twist in there. Great rhyme scheme. I thought the alliteration in there was quite solid as well throughout. And at the end, noting that her and Weezy go together like a team in the gym. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and the ring, the queen and the king. And then that just seamlessly went into Wayne's verse right there, where again he flowed very well and gave the one last shout out to that this is no ceilings, and then Queen Beyonce ended us off, man. So all in all, a great way to end this mixtape, which will take me to my favorite tracks. Before I do that, I'll note Shane's. His favorites are Ice Cream, Wasted, Poker Face, and I Got No Ceilings. Mine, just going in the order that they came in, I thought the opener Swag Surf was fantastic. Really, the first half of this mixtape, man, was so impressive to me. I'm also going DOA. I just love the way he went over that, Jay-Z sample right there. I'm also going to go with, we'll go I Got No Ceilings. I thought that was fun, and No Ceilings popped that for that Gladys Knight sample was fantastic, and of course Sweet Dreams, this closing track as well, was really, really strong. So that said, now to my overall score of this mixtape, man. 21 songs, clocks in at over an hour, but doesn't really seem like it, man. It's has, I think, a lot of the best parts of Wayne's abilities as a rapper, right? Some hilarious lines throughout. This might be the funniest Wayne project that I've heard up to this point. It's not bogged down by features from rappers who aren't, at Wayne's level, which, you can sometimes get on mixtapes like this, right? But I think that the first half in particular was just incredible. I mean, the whole thing was, but that first half where Wayne was just in his bag, man, flowing, usually not even taking a break for a chorus or anything. And there was so much thrown at you, especially on first listen. You didn't. It's tough to catch everything that he's saying, but I really enjoyed it. I thought the production was really solid. Great use of the songs chosen to sample. You had some really popular jams. You kind of went into some throwback tunes as well. All in all, I thought it was a really impressive project. So I'm going an 8.25 on this mixtape for me, man. And I think that it's just a little below the Carter 3, but it's right up there in that ballpark, in my opinion, which maybe is a hot take. I don't know. But really, really strong mixtape. Make sure to show Shane some love in the comments for suggesting this one, and let me know your favorite tracks and mixtapes by Wayne in general. But that'll do it from me today, ladies and gentlemen. If you liked the video, be sure to give a big thumbs up and hit that big red subscribe button if you haven't already. And until next time, thanks for watching, happy listening, and I will see you.